Today we have Tokyo Revengers season 2 episode well, season 2 is a long shot from what this really is. It's really season 3, episode 10 and before I get into it, I just want to say I do plan to say what the shows are that I'm going to be watching for the next season, but because they're not releasing all of the release dates of every show. I don't know if it works with my schedule, and that's about it with that. But anyways, we got 4 more episodes of this, and maybe we'll get another season of it. But anyway, yeah, we're starting with real, some real big. I mean, come on, we know that he's not gonna die. Yeah, but this isn't kids fighting. This is different. Well, you cannot be afraid all you want, but I'm not sure that's the smartest idea. Yep, all the people that you've been all the people you've been around building up to this. Sure, calling them out straight up. Jeez. All right. Somehow I'm thinking that missed. I I gotta I gotta just let it be known. Somehow I have a feeling he didn't actually shoot him because okay, wait, is that part of it? Okay, there we go. Brave heart. Ski pants. He shot to the ground. Ooh. Ooh. That is not good. Damn. Calling him out. Even when he's got a gun. Yeah, I don't know if it's brave, more or less stupid. But, we all got those options, I guess. Looking into the future for a sec. Not bad. A very somber look, realistic look at what you come back to if you ever do come back. Well, with the stuff you say and how you act, I would have to agree. I'll agree to that too. Yet you still have so much power in Toman. Is that the face of a winner or a loser? I don't know, you tell me. He's got a he's got a gun pointed straight at him. I don't know if that's the mark of a winner or a loser. I think that's just the mark of an idiot, but at least he admitted it. Will you though? Will you though? But that's the thing. Yep. Mm. Putting your money where your mouth is. Or in this case, gun. He still might hit you with the gun, I'm not gonna lie. Exactly. Or just fists. I'll take fists. Somehow I thought he'd just get whacked. Yeah, yeah, you know what? A rare instance where I'm gonna have to agree. I mean, that's what he is. Isn't he just a hype man? Mm, some strong words there. Much respect. But will you? I doubt Kiseki thinks that. Mm. Or grunt. Okay, I've seen it all. It is. One side of the fight is out of respect, the other is out of, I don't know, sheer greed, do you want to say? Or, bruh, so it, yeah, that's what you think. Guess what? You're not the main protagonist. That you don't got those powers. That's a terrible idea. You have different priorities and morals. Damn! Actually connected. Well done. Yeah, rotten, corrupt, whatever you want to say. Without his glasses on, he doesn't look like that big man anymore. That says something. It doesn't say nothing, I'll tell you what. Then you better go do it. Everything's wrapping up into something important. Like the content of the show may not be that interesting, but how how the show guides every situation in which it's valuable to the future scenes and plot line. I respect that. Oh, yeah, Izana actually has no morals, and he will knock your lights out, and he will tell you he'll tell you everything you're doing wrong while while he's winning. It's great. That smile. I still don't get the fade to black. I'll never understand it. I was wishing for a little scarier of a look than that, but we get what we get. We can't all get some Classroom of the Elite Ayana Koji type stuff. Mm. You're just running into his foot at this point. But this whole fight, obviously they're not gonna choreograph it because they barely animate anything in this show. But what I what this kind of tells me, tells both sides, is just because you're stronger doesn't mean you're right. I mean, I think that's a pretty obvious statement, but I think it works well in this instance. Mm. Yeah, no. I mean, that is seriously psychopathic energy. Like, does it with a smile or does it, oh my god, that is a ton of blood. Jeez. I think you see on both sides, there's that level of what the heck is going on at this point. This is disturbing, even. He will break your fist. Oh, damn. I don't know. Did I call it for this episode? I don't know. I don't know. But I said a few episodes ago that in a few episodes, we would probably see Mikey or Draken because they haven't been in for a little while. And they haven't. It was about time. I feel like this show spends half of its animation on wind cycles, whether for characters' hair or for their clothing, whatever it may be. Hey, Kisaki, can you see without your glasses? That's actually something I wonder if they're prescription or not. Probably not. I don't know. Probably. I can assume he's probably the person who puts those on because they actually, to him, they look cool. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of do. They looks fine without them, unlike these, which are prescription. Okay, don't lag. I was gonna say. I'm not su I think he's gonna get hurt. Oh? No? No? Okay, okay. For a second, walking up so menacingly, I was worried. Even though they're on the same side, but still, I had my doubts. But it's interesting. Okay, that finally we got dropping too. It makes sense. Oh, uh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure Takemichi is gonna be liking that she's here in the middle of the riffraff, if you will. Definitely a surprise. I'm gonna make that large statement because they both know about the going into the past. So you are saying that. That is something. But that it seems a lot scarier. If I'm thinking about if I was her, because I mean, obviously we have this whole moment, but she doesn't. I don't think she knows necessarily when she dies within those 12 years. I don't know if he said specifically 12 years in the future. That is specifically when she dies. So I'd be worried whenever I would die next. I'd be like, is that tomorrow? I knew she would have to say that because I know that it would be obvious that he wouldn't want he wouldn't oh, and that too. Yeah, he wouldn't be happy about all that. Oh my god. Now it's looking like a real anime. Well, I mean, you know, more slice of life-ish, but no, it's still brutal. Damn. I love that line. Just who do you think I am? Yeah, but yeah, but let's see it. Let's see it. Listen, I don't doubt them, but I really don't think 20,000 they would beat. Yeah, but can we get actually more fighting before the episode is over? It really is so nice to see her back. Nice. We're not done yet? Motivation? Mm. And he's gonna be blamed. You better believe it, because he quote unquote went easy on him. Also, are we just forgetting that Takemichi got? Oh my God! There was the shot. There was the money shot. Ho, ho, ho. But yeah, are we just forgetting that Takemichi got like shot in the foot? Like, why? How is he still standing? That's a good setup. Okay. All right. That was something. All right. So now we have, honestly, you see the like the trailer for this season and the big picture. I have it either. All right. Since this stopped, it would be to this. I need to think of which way I'm facing. It would be then on this side of me, like there, of the picture of Mikey and shoot, I'm man, I always get the name. I always can't get the name. Izana. Um, you have both of them together, and this is one of those instances where we were waiting for the big fight. This is it. We do have a lot to talk about between Hinata and Takemichi, and honestly Mikey and Draken too, about what they're gonna discuss possibly after this fight regarding the future. If that's even the case, maybe they don't even get a shot to do that because the fight is so brutal. They need to be, Takemichi needs to be flung back into the future, and that's how we ended again. Looking back into the future, um, once this season concludes. So there's even that to consider. But this fight, I'm going to make the big statement right now and say it's going to be at least the entire next episode, if not the 12th into the 12th episode too, because this is a very this is what the show was advertising for this season the whole way. This was it. This was the climax. This was the crescendo. This was it for at least this season. And whether it's going to live up to the hype, I would love to see a lot more, as I call it, money shots. But I I don't know if they're gonna do that. Listen, I'd love the animation to just ramp up entirely, but I don't think this is a show that does that. Um, I've been kind of thinking this was lackluster on the animation, kind of all season, and the design doesn't really help. The designs of the characters are fine, but it's more so, I don't know, the art style. I personally, I'm not a big fan of how blocky the outline of the characters are. I'm not, yeah, I'm just not a big fan. But Um, everything else I thought was okay, at least in this episode. Obviously this show goes very slow, but not the worst thing in the world. And we got a lot of interesting material to unpack later on, as well as some immediate stuff that's going to be taking place very soon, more specifically in a week from now. And I'm actually, I know you probably don't notice, I'm actually reacting to these earlier and earlier every week. But because of just editing slightly and all the uploading and whatnot, it just slows it down so much. I wish I could have it done. I know you can't see the time, I don't think, but it's 2:20 p.m. I wish I could get it done faster, but unfortunately, some things take a little while. But, anyways, that's it for today. And I was about to say tomorrow. Next week, we'll have episode 11, Tokyo Revengers Season 3. I'll see you then.